This is where I belong, beneath the clear white blue here. I feel completely new here in the world above. It's like my life was wrong, and somehow now at last I'm in my own skin. Up here in the world above, there's so much light here, light and space, the sun so bright here upon my face. It feels so right here, warm as love. Life seems to be somehow calling to me from this strange new world above.
Steady as she goes. Windward ho!
A ship!
I'll tell you a tale of the bottomless blue, and it's hey to the starboard heave ho. Brave sailor beware, 'cause the biggins of ruin, mysterious fathoms below. Fathoms below, below, from whence wayward westerlies blow. Where Triton is king and his mer people sing in mysterious fathoms below.
Isn't this perfection, Grimsby? Out here where the sea meets the sky, surrounded by nothing but water.
Oh yes, it's simply delightful.
The salt on your skin and the wind in your hair and the waves as they ebb and they flow. We're miles from shore and guess what? I don't care.
As for me, I'm about to heave ho.
I'll sing
You a song of the king of the sea, and it's hey to the starboard heave ho. The ruler of all of the oceans is he, in mysterious fathoms below.
King of the sea, why that's nautical nonsense. Nothing but a superstition.
The king of the ocean gets angry. When he gets angry, beware. I'm telling you, lad, when King Triton gets mad, how the waves will buck, rock to and fro. Hold on, good luck, as down you go.
What is that? Do you hear something?
My lord, please, enough seafaring. You've got to get back to court to honor your father's dying wish and take up his crown.
Suppose I don't want his crown.
You'd forsake his kingdom, all his treasures.
Treasures? You mean like this? Who needs it? We drink straight from the bottle, don't we, boys?
Yeah!
Or this? Not when we've got the sun and the moon to light our way. Or this? No thanks. I'd rather eat with my bare hands.
Yeah!
You are a prince, sire, not a common sailor.
These men are anything but common, Grimsby. They're free. Truly free. The only thing they answer to is the sea. I'd rather be a sailor than a prince any day. This is where I belong. Everything feels more clear here. Strange how at home I feel here in the tide's swift flow. And when the pull is strong, I'd almost think I'd hear the sea, wild and free, calling me from fathoms below. There it is again.
We ought to head back to shore, Your Majesty.
Indeed we should.
No, not while I'm captain. Now follow that voice to the ends of the earth if we have to.
Aye, aye, Captain. There's mermaids out there in the bottomless blue, and it's hey to the starboard heave-ho. Watch out for them, lad, or you'll go to your ruin, mysterious fathoms below.
Why, it's beautiful.
Whoa. Hey, Ariel, there you are.
Flounder!
Whoa, freaky.
What's the matter? Haven't you been to the surface before?
Yeah, sure. Me and the fish in my school, we come up here all the time.
Is that so?
Yeah. We're not as scared of the sharks or the boats or the fishermen. What's a drum bucket? Are those things for real?
You are afraid, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm here now, aren't I? With you?
Flounder, you're blushing.
It's sunburn. You get it up here?
Are you flirting with me?
Ew, gross, no way. But if I was...
Hey, guess what I found today? It was floating in the wake of a giant ship.
Treasure?
I'll say, look! Isn't it the most amazing thing you've ever seen in your entire life?
Cool. What is it?
I don't know.
Airspeed, check. Altitude, check. Landing gear, check. Clear the runway. Hello, Ariel.
But I know just who to ask. Hey, Scuttle, look what we found.
More human paraphernacular, eh? Well, you happen to ask the right bird. I happen to be a very expert on this speciality.
Well, can you tell us what it's for?
Oh, this is rare, ridiculously rare, and in pristine condition.
What? What is it?
It's a dinglehopper.
A dingle hopper.
Commonly used in saloons, yes, of the beauty variety. Humans, they like to wear their hair in tails, pig or pony or duck. It's all the same to them. A brimp here and a twirl there, and voila, a pompadorable. And all thanks to...
The dingle hopper.
I'll give you $2 for it.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, kid, on the open seas, you won't get more than a few clams, but I'm willing to offer.
Scuttle, I said I'm not going to sell it. I'm saving it for my collection.
Well, how's about a swap? I got something stupalicious. Museum quality, really. A banded, bulbous, snarfblat, second cousin to the tuba.
It makes music?
Sure thing, kid. And I ain't just blowing smoke either. It makes music so fantabulous, so absolutely marvical.
Music? Oh no, the concert! Oh my gosh, my father's gonna kill me.
The concert was today?
Completely forgot. Come on, Flounder. Thank you, Scuttle.
Well, hey, kid, if you change your mind and you want to sell, call me first, you hear?
Merfolk, creatures of the deep. Today marks a special anniversary, for many years ago, on this fateful day, I inherited my father's kingdom and banished the Sea Witch Ursula forever.
Hail King Triton!
And so it is time for us to celebrate our victory. In honor of the occasion, I would like to introduce to you our Master of Ceremonies.
Presenting the court composer, Horatio, Theolonius, Ignatius, Crustaceus, Sebastian!
Morning to you all.
So, tell us, what have you in store?
I got a special song just for the occasion, and it's going to be performed by none other than your 7 lovely daughters. I wrote this little number for my star pupil.
And who might that be?
Your youngest, Ariel. Such a voice, that child. Notes as clear as ice, pitch as pure as water. Why, I haven't heard such a magnificent sound since,
Since Her Royal Highness. May she rest in peace.
You're gonna be a proud papa. You'll see. If only she'll show up to rehearsal once in a while.
Let the merriment begin.
Oh, we are the daughters of Triton, great father who loved us and named us well. Aquata, Andrina, Arista, Athena, Adela, Lana, and Ariel. In concert we hope to enlighten the heart of the merfolk with music swell. Aquata, Andrina, Arista, Athena, and then there is the youngest in her musical debut, our 7th little sister. We're presenting her to you to sing a song Sebastian wrote. Her voice is like a bell. It's our sister Ariel.
Ariel? Where in the name of Poseidon has that sister of yours gone?
Apologies, sire, but that girl, she is going to be the death of me. Swooping when she should be singing.
If I'd had that solo, this would have never happened.
That girl is angling for trouble. I say, give her the hook. Fish friends, aren't we better than that?
Honestly, Daddy, you let Ariel get away with everything.
Now. I love all of my daughters equally.
Oh, please. That answer is as Candace tuna and twice as oily.
Arista's prettier than Ariel. Andrina smarter. Alana sweeter. Atina's older. And Adela, well, let's face it, Daddy, you're the only male attention Adela's ever gonna get.
Hey, what if you got that Ariel doesn't?
Naked ambition and a willingness to kill.
All right, that's enough. One son, Sebastian, was that too much to hope for?
Please, sire, don't go pointing your poppy's trident at me.
Sorry, Sebastian.
You might go whooping up a hurricane by mistake.
Well, look what the cat was dragged in.
Forgive me, I'm so sorry.
Ariel, young lady,
I just forgot.
as a result of your careless behavior,
Careless and reckless behavior.
the entire celebration was...
Ruined. Completely destroyed. This concert was going to be the pinnacle of my distinguished career.
We gave up a date with the whale of a guy.
I don't see backup for anybody.
I was Mom's favorite, but she's gone, so.
Do you mind? Ariel, please. You've been given such a gift,
I know. My mother's voice.
such a wondrous talent, but one that requires stewardship and care. So please, for the sake of her memory.
I will, Daddy. I promise.
It wasn't even her fault. That no, Seagull just went on and on.
Seagull! Seagull! You went up to the surface again.
Nothing happened.
You could have been seen by one of those barbarians.
Hattie, they're not barbarians.
They are dangerous. Traps and harpoons. Like it or not, Ariel, you're my youngest, my baby, so I worry about you the most.
But I'm old enough to look after myself.
As long as you live under my reef, you'll obey my rule.
If you just listen to me for once.
That is the last time you're ever swimming up to the surface again. Understood?
You're so unfair.
Heaven help me, Sebastian. She's headstrong, willful, and stubborn as a barnacle.
Yes, teenagers. You give them an inch and they swim all over you.
I can govern a kingdom, but I can't control my own daughter. I was too harsh. She's going to learn to fear me. I don't want that. She needs her mother, Sebastian, and so do I. If only she were here, she'd know just what to say. She'd firmly and yet gently help the girl to find her way. She'd know what to forbid and what we must allow. She'd have the strength and patience that I lack somehow. Oh, what I would give to have her back right.
Now, sire, it's difficult, sure, but you gotta toughen up, not melt down. For Ariel's sake, I am telling you that child needs constant supervision. Someone who can watch after her, keep her out of trouble.
Say, that's not a bad idea, Sebastian. Someone to safeguard her every move.
Her every dog
Her
paddle.
every side stroke.
Her every dive.
And you're just the crab to do it.
What?
Well, you heard me. From now on, Ariel is your responsibility.
Mine? But your majesty, she's a clever mermaid. I'm just a crustacean. Surely you want to pick someone higher on the evolutionary scale?
Oh, mistress of the deep! Beauty of the brine! You should have seen it! All of those merfolk singing Triton's praises and cursing your name. Declaring a national holiday.
Holiday? My blowhole. It was the day my brother Triton got greedy. That's all. The day he stole my half of the kingdom.
To think your very own flesh and blood. And he double-crossed you. His own sister, casting you in exile, living a life of shame and unceasing solitude. In the shadowy depths of the Serpentine Sea.
All right, boys, don't blow your fuses. It should have been mine. All mine. When I was a kid, a squirmy little squid, I was number 7, born of 7 little girls, 7 little pearls, pretty as could be, perfect to a T, all except for me. Ugly as a slug, hideous to hug. Daddy found me loathsome and disgusting, I could tell. They all got adored, me I got ignored. Plus, to ease his guilt, a magic shell. Used to belong to my Papa Poseidon. Full of lethal X's and spells, my little sea snakes. Perfect for a spurned, unstable child. Most of all, Daddy loved one sister. So feminine, so fresh, so fine. I would watch as she hugged and kissed her. And I hated her guts from the bottom of mine. Daddy's little angel, Daddy's little sweet. such a little frilly femme. She was seaweed and spice and everything nice, and I dreamed and I schemed how to put her on ice. Daddy's little angel, how could one compete with a girl so heaven sent? Just one spell from the shell and back to heaven she went. She was pretty, her screams were ugly. Next, what did I do? Daughter number 2, flung her in a whirlpool where I left her spinning round. Daughters 3 and 4 washed up on the shore. Sadly, 5 and 6 were never found. And it didn't make my father love me. But it didn't bring me down, oh no!
No, no.
It was sad though when Dad got that very rare and lethal flu.
So true. For you, boo-hoo.
With no sisters in line above me, I inherited the whole darn show. Was it fun? Such a ton, so much fun. I forgot that my dad also had an additional Todd. Yes, a son, still aged 1, but I figured so what? Till that snot-nosed little baby grew.
He grew.
And grew.
And grew.
He grew into you know who. Triton, a male heir. As soon as he came of age, he took everything from me. Every ocean, every lake, every pond, every puddle. And so, my dear Flotsam and Jetsam, it's time that we took revenge. Revenge on what he loves most. Well, now he has a child.
Sweet, rather wild.
And she has him wrapped around her flimsy little fin. She will be our in. She'll be what we use. Bait he can't refuse. There's no way we'll lose.
Daddy's little angel. Daddy's little pet.
Daddy's little priceless gem.
So sassy, so smart, the key to his heart.
Ruin her as it were, it'll rip him apart.
Yes, Daddy's little princess, she's the one to get. Now just take it from a pro.
Oh, just get Daddy's little angel. Trust me, fellas, I know.
Daddy's little angel.
Yes, indeedy, I know.
Daddy's little angel.
Trust me, fellas.
La 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 la
I
la 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 la.
Ariel!
He doesn't understand me. He doesn't even try. I've never felt at home here.
Home is with your family, isn't it?
What if home isn't the place where you were born? What if it's a place you have to discover for yourself?
I know I'd miss you if you were gone.
You would?
Not in a dopey way. Not in a crazy, hopeless, I love her so much but she doesn't know I'm alive kind of way. Not like that at all. I gotta go.
Flounder, you're very sweet. Daddy's never even met a human, yet he still thinks the worst of them. I just don't understand how a world that makes such beautiful things could be so bad. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders could one cavern hold? Looking around, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I see, wanna see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them again? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down the, what's that word again? Oh, street. Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? I bet you on land they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask 'em my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word, burn? When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above us? Sea. Wish I could be part of that world.
Tell me, child, you got trouble with the mind?
Sebastian!
What is all this?
They're just a few knickknacks I've collected. That's all.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. If your poor father knew about this place,
Oh, Sebastian, you're not going to tell him, are you? Please don't tell him. He never understands.
Listen to me, Ariel. For my sake, as well as yours, it is time you kept your mind on your music. From now on, you'll have voice lessons every day, and perhaps take up an instrument, something ladylike. The harp, maybe.
A ship.
Why, yes, a harp made out of driftwood and decorated with mother of pearl. Ariel, hello? Somebody gotta nail that girl's fins to the floor. Ariel!
Heave ho, heave ho, heave ho. Stow the mainsail, batten the hatches.
I don't want to be king.
I swore an oath to your father on his deathbed that I turn you from an errant roustabout into a proper royal, so you're worthy to fill his shoes.
Now you're making me queasy.
And that's not all. I promised I'd have you married before your next birthday.
Married?
Our kingdom needs a queen.
Have you ever tried taking a princess sailing? It's a joke. The crinolines get stuck in the rigging, and most of them can't even swim.
Swim, sire. Is that the prerequisite?
Sure, if we go sailing. Where am I gonna find her? A girl who's as carefree and alive as the sea itself. Where?
Well, what do you know?
Scuttle, be quiet. They'll hear you.
Oh, I got you. We're being intrepidatious.
I don't want to. It's too much to hope for, isn't it? Somewhere out there, a girl who's a match for a guy like me.
Perhaps you're not looking hard enough.
I've never seen a human this close before.
Me neither.
I thought you were an expert.
On their stuff, sure. But Yes, the sight of them. Horrible. That square jaw, those broad shoulders, and the two eyes the same color. There's no variety.
I don't know. I think he's really handsome.
Trust me, Grem. When I find the girl of my dreams, it'll strike me like lightning. No.
Oh, hurricane is coming! Team Triton must be angry indeed!
Batten the hatches! And everyone below deck, quickly!
Eric, take the wheel!
Whoa! The atmospherical's going haywire!
Oh, good heavens!
Get ready, Goofy. I'll get you home safely.
Oh, man, I'm overboard! Eric! Oh, Eric! Oh, no!
Was I too late?
Oh, it's hard to tell. Oh, I don't hear a heartbeat.
No, look, he's breathing. Oh, Scuttle, just look at him. He's so beautiful. What would I give to live where you are? What would I pay to stay here beside you? What would I do to see you smiling at me? Where would we walk? Where would we run if we could stay all day in the sun? Just you and me. And I could be part of your world.
Eric! Ahoy! Somebody, anybody!
On your way, kid, before we're divulged.
Get away, you filthy bird! Eric! Oh, Eric, you just adore making my pulse race, don't you?
A girl rescued me. She pulled me right out of the surf and she was singing.
There now. You took a terrible tumble, dear boy.
That voice, I can't get it out of my head.
It's the sound of the sea. That's all.
No. I'll prove it to you. I'll find her, and then I'll thank her for saving my life.
You best come with me. A night of sleep and you'll be good as new.
Please, you have to believe me.
You've heard too many tall tales, my boy.
No. She was real.
Yes, of course she was. As real as a siren. As real as a mermaid on the rocks.
I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. Watch and you'll see. Someday I'll be part of your world.
working my last nerve, acting like a big fish in a small pond, swimming upstream when everyone else is swimming down.
If you ask me, it's because she's a Pisces.
No question about it. She sure is acting fishy lately.
She's dizzy and she's dreamy. Her head's up in the foam.
Her eyes have gone all gleamy, it's like there's no one home.
She floats away the days, moping on the coastal shelf. You ask her where she's going, she giggles like a fool.
She barely sticks a toe in down at the tidal pool. It's more than just a phase, face it, she's just not herself.
Is she ill or insane?
Is it water on the brain?
What has got her bothered so? It's the bed.
It's the flu. Gosh, I wish we had a clue. Oh wait, oh dear, good grief.
It's clear she's in love. She's in love. Pounding heart, ringing bells. Look, I think she's even wearing brand new shells. She's in love.
And it's divine. That girl's on Tambar 9. Glory be, Lord above. Got to be, she's in love.
Hey, Flounder! Do you notice anything weird about you-know-who?
You mean Ariel, I'll say. She acts like she don't see me. She doesn't even speak. She treats me like sashimi left over from last week. You see her late at night, tossing in her ocean bed.
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
She's moody as a snapper, oblivious to rocks. You swim right up to tap her. She lays there like a locks. Surest off fish bite, something's made her lose her head. She has lost her head. And she sighs and she swoops and she's humming little tunes.
Even has a sort of glow.
What on earth could it be?
Any hammerhead can see that side, that glow.
Oh no, she's in love.
She's flipped and never fails.
She's in love.
Hot beneath her skin.
See her hips, how they swish.
Well, don't you wonder who's the lucky seafood dish?
She's in love.
She's found a deep sea home.
She's in love.
And now she's as good as
See
song.
her blush, see her grin. Got to be love. She's Ariel and someone swimming in the sea. Kissing.
Her cheeks could not blush pinker.
As clear as H2O.
She's caught hook, line, and sinker. Crushed out, switched on, worked up, far gone.
Knocked down, hard hit in deep. That's it.
She's in love.
She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love. Plain to see. No mistake.
No mistake.
Look at those moonbeams
Look
in
at
her
those
way.
moonbeams.
Obvious what they must be symptoms of. She's in love. She's in love. She's in love.
Shoot, get at it, shoot,
Yeah. Ariel, oh Ariel, oh that sister of yours is as slippery as an eel. Where has swum off now too? I got to find her for her daddy goes looking.
Good luck. She's in La La Land. That girl is head over tails in love.
In love, Ariel.
Well, come on, Flounder. Who's the lucky merman?
Gee, I don't know. I didn't even know it was love until the second chorus.
But you know her better than anyone. You follow her everywhere.
Not anymore. Not after she started chasing after humans. Human! I hope and pray you did not just say human. Uh-oh. And this new love of hers. Don't tell me. Then don't ask me. He's one of them. No human, a two-legged kind. Daddy's gonna be ripped.
Outside of her species. Oh, Flounder, you're no regular angel fish.
Water all around you, child. And you still got to play with fire.
Where did she go? Where can she be? When will she come again? Calling to me, calling to me, calling to me. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the shimmer of the wind upon the water. Somewhere there's a girl who's like the glimmer of the sunlight on the sea. Somewhere there's a girl who's like a swell of endless music. Somewhere she is singing and her song is meant for me. And her voice, it's there. And her voice, it's warm as summer sky. And that sound, it haunts my dreams and spins me around until it seems I'm flying. Her voice.
With all due respect, sire, you've been scouring the sea for weeks. And to what end?
I vowed to find her, and I will.
I have a better idea. On the eve of your 21st birthday, we'll host a marvelous ball. We'll invite countless eligible young ladies from far and wide.
I knew it.
To sing for you.
What?
A contest. What better way to find your mysterious voice? You'll be married by sunset of that very day, just as your father decreed.
Yes. Why, yes, that's how we'll find her.
Indeed we shall. You have my word.
She's out there somewhere. I just know. I can sense her laughter and the ripple of the waves against the shoreline. I can sense her smile in the moonlight as it settles on the sand. I can feel her waiting just beyond the pale horizon, singing out a melody too lovely to withstand. And her voice, it's there as dusk is falling. And her voice, it's there as dawn steals by. Pure and bright, it's always near, all day, all night, and still I hear it calling. Her voice. Strange as a dream, real as the sea. If you can hear me now, come set me free. Come set me free.
How dare you are? A human? You fell in love with a human?
I didn't choose it. It just happened.
Oh, child.
You know, I thought maybe, just maybe you'd be happy for me.
Happy for you. Happy because you gone plumb crazy now. Child, you got to get your heads out of the clouds and back into the water where it belongs.
But I don't belong here. I never have. As hard as I try, I just don't fit in. If only I could be up there instead, breathing the very same air as he is, walking on the very same ground.
Down here is your home. The human world, It's a mess. Life under the sea is better than anything they got up there.
You're wrong, I swear.
Believe me, child, it's true. The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we're devoting full time to floating under the sea. Down here all the fish is happy, as off through the waves they roll. Guess who gon' be on the plate? Under the sea. Under the sea. Nobody beats us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We what the land folk love to cook. Under the sea we off the hook. We got no troubles, life is the bubbles under the sea. Bubbles under the sea, oh, under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet, yeah, we got the beach, yeah, naturally. Under the sea. Even the surgeon and the ray, birds start to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it under the sea. The new play the flute, the cop play the harp.
The bass play the bass and they sound the drum.
The brass play the brass, the drum play the drum. The flute get the duke got soul. The ray he can play the links on the street. The child rocking down the blackfish, he sings the song. And the sprout they know where it's at. They know that blow is grow. Yeah, man. Under the sea, child. When the sardine begins to eat, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clown here know how to jam under the sea. Oh, each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. Each little snake know how to win. That's why it's hot under the water. Yeah, we in luck. Yeah, down in the mud. Yeah, under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. When the sardine begins to begin, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clam here know how to jam here under the sea. Oh, each little slug here cutting a rug here under the sea. We got a hot crustacean band here under the sea. Each little snail here know how to win here. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck here, down in the muck here under the sea, child. That's what I'm talking about. Ariel. Hello?
she, Sebastian? Where?
You dismissed her. She slipped away.
To think she'd betray her own family this way. Turn her back on her own kind.
She can't help it, sire.
I taught her myself. And now, she makes a mockery of everything we hold dear. Where is she?
If only I knew.
She keeps secrets from me, Sebastian, not from you. I'll wager you know where she is. Now take me to her.
To think this was his once. He held it in his own 2 hands.
Ariel! Ariel, tell the truth. Did you save a human from drowning?
Who told? Which one of you?
I'm sorry, Ariel. I'm nothing but a guppy. Lousy guppy.
You get every solo, and it isn't fair.
All right, that's enough. Leave us alone. You too, Sebastian. So, did you?
I had to save the prince.
Oh, you had to.
Without me, he would have perished.
He's a human. You are a mermaid.
I can't hate him just because he's different. Perhaps you can, but it's just not in me.
Different. They catch us with their hooks, spear us with their blades.
They're not all like that.
Do you forget what happened to your mother?
We don't know for certain.
Can there be any doubt? She slips out one morning for an innocent swim and never returns.
But you can't prove that.
Can there be any doubt? Look, I know it in my heart. They are murderers. All of them.
You can't blame all humans for a few wicked ones.
I won't have you build shrines to them, worshipping their rubbish, the debris that sullies our waters, totems of their decadence.
Daddy, no! Please.
Never again, Ariel.
Please.
Never.
No.
Again.
No.
Gah!
Ariel?
You ruined all of my things. All of my human stuff. If he really and truly loved me, then he would have never.
Oh, child, it's because he loves you.
He sure has a funny way of showing it. He can break every treasure I own. But he can't break me.
Yeah, well, you just might break his heart.
And you! Some friend you turned out to be. Bringing him here to my secret place.
For your own good, child. I pray that you wake up from this madness, and soon you are swimming in some dangerous waters.
Only he could look, if only he could see, could love me as I am instead of how he wished I'd be. He doesn't really care, he doesn't want to know. I hate him. Yes, I hate him, God, I hate him so. Oh, what I would give if only I could go. Poor child, poor sweet child. She has a very serious problem, hasn't she?
Yes, if only.
There was something we could do. Who are you two? Sweet child,
Poor child.
So tragic.
So misunderstood.
Dear child.
Sad child.
Life's looking,
Shall we say?
not good.
No.
Who will ease your woes and worries?
Who will help her get her man? Sweet child. Perhaps the sea witch can.
You can't possibly mean Aunt Ursula. She knows your dreams. Father says her magic is evil.
She'll grant your prayer.
Please, I have to go. She'll cast a charm.
A tiny spell.
Why the alarm?
No one will tell.
No one will care.
It's your affair.
Sweet child, your child.
Poor child.
Sad child will
Bring you to her lair right now. Bet in half a sec, your prince and you are reconciled.
Together?
Forever.
Take me to her.
Sweet child.
Ursula? Oh, mistress of the deep! You've a visitor. I'm not so sure.
Now. Mustn't get cold, Vince.
Don't be shy, Ariel, darling. It's me, your Auntie Ursula.
Father says you're wicked and hateful.
Yes, but he says the same thing of humans, doesn't he, Snookums? And we both know that's not true, don't we?
Why did he banish you?
Let's just say the ocean wasn't big enough for the both of us. And now it seems as though he's driven you away too.
He doesn't understand me.
Oh, but I do, Dumpling. We're so very alike, you and I. Gals with ambition. Nothing scares a man more, does it? Now, tell dear old Auntie everything.
I'm in love with someone. A human.
Yes, this prince fellow is quite a catch. Well, the answer is simple. You must become human yourself.
Can you help me?
Help you? My dear sweet child, is what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself. Poor souls with no one left to turn to. I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. And I fortunately know a little magic. It's a talent that I always have possessed. Now here and lately, please don't laugh. I use it on behalf of the miserable, lonely, and depressed, pathetic, poor, unfortunate souls in pain, in need. This one longing to be thinner, this one wants to get the girl, and do I help them? Yes, indeed. Those poor, unfortunate souls, so sad, but true. They come flocking to my cauldron, crying, spells, Ursula, please, and do I help them? Yes, I do. Now it's happened once or twice. Someone couldn't pay the price, and I'm afraid I've had to rake 'em across the coals. Yes, I've had the odd complaint, but on the whole, I've been a saint to those poor, unfortunate souls. Here's my best offer, babykins. I know a spell that'll turn you human for 3 days. Now, it does have a procedural clause, sort of Squid pro quo. Before the sun sets on the third day, you've got to get dear old Princey to kiss you. If you do, you'll stay human forever.
And if I don't?
Nothing drastic, darling, I'm sure. Oh, look! Fine print. Your soul is mine forever, and you're doomed to spend eternity in my watery, hell-soaked lair. Lawyers, don't you love 'em? Now, there is one more thing. My fee.
But I don't have anything.
I'm not asking for much. Just your voice.
My voice?
Don't worry, I've the perfect place for it. See, your grandpappy Poseidon gave his magic trident to your father, but this was his gift pour moi.
Your magic shell!
You've heard about it?
Father says it's the source of all your witchcraft.
Nonsense, darling.
He says you die without it.
Die? Please. It's a bauble, a vessel for your voice. Trust me, your vibrato, your legato, even your belt will all be safe and sound in here.
If I give away my voice, how can I ever get the prince to kiss me?
You'll have your looks, your pretty face, and don't underestimate the power of body language. The men up there don't like a lot of blabber. They think a girl who gossips is a bore. Yes, on land it's much preferred for ladies not to say a word, and after all, dear, what is idle prattle for? Come on, they're not all that impressed with conversation. True gentlemen avoid it when they can. But they dote and swoon and fawn for a lady who's withdrawn. It's she who holds a tongue who gets a man. Come on, you poor unfortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy woman, and I haven't got a day and won't cost much. Just your voice. You poor unfortunate soul, in pain, in need. If you want to cross the bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp, take a breath, go ahead and sign the scroll. Flotsam, jetsam, now I've got a boys. The boss is on a roll. You poor, unfortunate soul. So how's about it, Cupcake?
If I become human, I'll never see my family again. My sisters...
Do you want Princey Pooh or not? 5, 4, 3, 2...
Yes! Yes, I'll do it! Where do I sign?
Not just any ink, darling. Use mine. Beluga, Sabruga, come winds of the Caspian Sea. Anxious Glaucitis and Max Laryngitis live voted to me. Now sing, child! Now swim! Swim for your life!
Look who got beached. There's something different. Don't tell me. I'll de-siphon it for myself. Aha! I got it. Your hairdo. You've been using the dingo hopper.
She got legs, you idiot. She traded her voice to that sea witch and got legs.
No, not your beautiful pipes.
You see, not a sound.
Oh, kid. Hurts me to say it, but that was a lousy swap.
What would her father say? I tell you what her father say. He say he's gonna kill himself a crab. That's what he say.
She's only got 3 days.
3 days to what?
Make the prince fall in love with her.
To prove it, he gets to... I mean, he's got to kiss her.
Well, you're trying to snare the prince. You gotta learn a graceful way of perambulating.
Oh, she'll do no such thing.
Oh, sure she will. Come on, upsy daisy. Oh, what's this? You giving up so soon? That's not like you. You gotta have a little gumption, a can-do kind of attitude. Take it from a gull who knows. Now look at me, you see this face? In terms of beauty, I'm a basket case. And as for style and savoir-faire, well, I guess there ain't a whole lot there yet. Although perhaps it makes no sense, I strut myself with lots of confidence. 'Cause though I lack an awful lot, there is one thing I got positivity. I got positivity. It gives me the zam and the zow and the yoddle-oddle-oddle. That's why I walk with a wiggle in my waddle. And once you know that word, there ain't nothing you can do. So just let that positivity work for you.
Positivity? What is no such word?
Oh, sure there is. Right in the dictionary between popsicle and pre-hysterical. Believe you me, I've seen it work miracles. See, with the bip and the bap and the bop-bop-boo, you can flip and flap till your wish comes true. The tip is to tap into something that you believe. 'Cause with the zig and the zug and the scissor, there ain't nothing you can't be. You see, it's really your prerogative. You simply can't think negative. Then there's you just sitting there, smack down flat upon your derriere. If that's the way you wanna be, well, you might as well be shrubbery. So stand right up and dust your seat and walk real tall upon your own 2 feet. And sure, you'll trip and make mistakes, but you got what it takes.
Be careful, Ariel.
And now you know that word. There ain't nothing you can do. So go get some positivity. You can bet on positivity. Go get some positivity. Positivity? Whose autonomy?
Positivity.
Positively work for you.
Mister, get out! Mister, you all right? You seem familiar. Have we met? Yes, of course. I've been looking for you everywhere. Please, you must tell me your name. Sorry? You don't speak English? Sore throat? Oh. You don't speak at all, do you? I'm sorry. For a moment, I mistook you for somebody else. What's wrong? Are you hurt? No. No, you need help. Oh. A bit dizzy, aren't you? I've got just the remedy. A warm bath, a hot meal. Come on now. The palace isn't far. You'll be just fine.
Bravo, Ariel! That's what I call reeling a man!
This is gonna get me in real hot water!
Can you believe that guy? What a crab! Once you know that word, there ain't nothing you can do. So go let some positivity, work for you! Come on!
Your Majesty.
Well, have you found her?
We've searched everywhere. We found no trace of your daughter.
So keep looking until you do!
Yes, sire.
I never meant to wish her ill, Daddy.
I know.
But if she never comes back and I'm forced to sing her solo,
Don't poke eyes. We won't rest, Papa. Not till she's home.
Thank you, dear child.
Would you come on? No.
As if the loss of your mother wasn't enough.
The poor child washed ashore like kelp. Perhaps it was a horrible shipwreck. We'll never know the truth. She won't speak. Not a single solitary word. Do what you must to make her presentable. A proper frock. A scrub in the tub.
Getting your strength back, dearie.
I can't help but wonder what she must be thinking. I'd give a farthing or two just to hear her thoughts.
Just look. It's like I'm in a storybook. Oh, it's bliss. I dreamed that it would be somewhat, but not like this. Look over there. Oh my God, how very odd, and what might they be? Something splendid, maybe. Look over here. Could you bust? Isn't it just be dazzling, dazing, utterly amazing? Gazing around, it's like to die. Just seeing it feels so good. I'd scream if I only could. I'd hoped and wished and wanted so to be here. Wished and prayed and planned it to a T. Prayed and wow, just look, it's really me here, walking around, strange as it seems, somewhere beyond my wildest dreams. Look at her there, looking round, won't make a sound.
Just keeps on gawking.
Weird how she's not talking. Look at her stare. Lucky miss, chosen like this to stay for dinner. What does he see in her?
Hush now, girl, she's simply shy.
Just picture the table chat, one-sided if even that.
Piffle ladies, in 2 short nights the prince will hold his contest. And young ladies will be singing themselves silly all to win his heart. Tonight he'll save us some quiet.
I'd hoped and wished and wondered what I'd do here. Wished and prayed and pictured what I'd see. Prayed and wow, my my prayers are coming true. Here, look at it all. Look how it gleams lovely beyond my wildest dreams. Look, it's him. So handsome and refined and slim. Sweet, sincere, magnificent from head to toe. And oh, I hoped and wished my life would feel enchanted. Wished and prayed the fates would hear my plea. Prayed, and wow, my prayers are more than granted. Look at it all, hall after hall, perfect as you could please. Here, marvels galore, and even more. Gee, did I mention he's here? And if who knows, all of it goes past even these extremes. Just look at me, and you will see someone beyond your wildest dreams.
Good evening. Well, now I'm the one who's speechless. Hungry?
Attention, attention! La menu est ce soir. Escargot, lobster bisque, tuna tartare, holy mackerel, mantelet. Les poissons, how I love les poissons, love to chop and to serve little fish. First I cut off their heads and I pull out their bones. I may we sachet sorties. Les poissons, hey, ho, ho, ho. With a cleaver I hack him in two. I pull out what's inside and I serve it up fried. God, I love little fishes, don't you? Here's something for tempting the palate, eh? Prepared in a classic technique. First you pound the fish fat with a mallet. Then you cut through the skin, give the belly a slash. Then you rub some salt in. Cause it makes them taste nice! Nice! So the Lord! I have missed one. Shh! Sacre blue! What is this? How on earth could I miss such a sweet, little succulent crab? Cure de mange, what else? You belong in this sauce. With some flour, I think just a dab. Then I'll stuff you with bread. It won't hurt. You'll be dead. It'll surely be like you are. But it's gonna be hot. In my big metal bottle, la la la. To the Le Monde Poisson. Au revoir.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Prince Eric, since we've dined in the company of such loveliness?
Usually it's just me and Grim. Just gotta sit across the table at my ugly mug.
The bath certainly worked its wonders. She's groomed for a groom, you might say.
Easy, old boy, easy. My, isn't that unusual? No thanks.
Don't tell me she's fond of tobacco. It's the pipe. I can't say I blamed you. It's an antique meerschaum from Dusseldorf.
I'm sorry, old friend, but it looks like your own pipe smoked you.
Very amusing, yes. She certainly knows how to make you smile. Shall we?
And now, something truly exquisite. The creme of the creme de la creme. Ho, ho, ho. You may ask, but what is it? Oh, it's a dainty surprise. Oh, it's a delectable treat. One I'm sure you'll just love. Allez, bon appetit. Les poissons, oh là là, you say, c'est bonjour to our friends from the sea. Fish fillet, fish pâté, fish bombay, fish tartare. If it's fish, how you say, gambari. Curried bass, Portsmouth, fish kebabs and tuna melts. If it's grilled, it's been grilled to a T. Fish slightly roasted and toasted and steamed. Toasted in blender, tenderly creamed. This after this, like you wish to have dreams. And now, for the grand finale, the piece de resistance, a delicacy back alley you won't find in restaurants. A dainty bit surprise for your taste buds, with that certain je ne sais quoi. Voila!
Eddie, hello.
Where did it go? Where? Tell me. Where is it? Come on. Come to me. Get the crab. We got him, boys.
No, put me down. No. Eddie. Listen to me. No.
Stop! It's not the club! Get him! Ah! Got him!
Just look at the two of us. A couple of misfits. You know, you're a quiet girl in a noisy world, and I'm a prince who'd rather be a simple sailor. We're both fish out of water, you and I. What? Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Who needs words anyway? A smile says just as much sometimes. Nimble on your feet, aren't you? Dancing beats small talk any day. Why, sure. It's the way your feet smile or laugh. It lets you say so many things. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard. You can whisper, sing, or shout without so much as a word. Try it. Go on, like so. Just let your emotions tell your body what to do. See how much a single gesture can reveal, and every little step Every single step is one step closer to saying what you feel. Once the music hits you and ambitions fall away, and you find that you're expressing things your voice daren't say, don't be afraid, let go. As soon as you surrender, what's inside will sweep on through as the boundaries between us disappear. And every little step, every single step is one step closer to talking loud and clear. A dance is like a conversation, except you never need to make a sound. And once you've begun, you speak as one, give and take, back and forth, round and round. A dance is like a conversation, except you never need to make a sound. And once you've begun, you speak as one, cheek to cheek, toe to toe, heart to heart. Dancing is a language that is felt instead of heard, but it says much more than language ever could. And every little step, every single step is one step closer. One step closer. One step closer to being understood. Do you hear that? I'm sorry. I haven't been myself lately. It's past midnight. I should let you get some sleep. Good night.
Out of the fire, partner! Into the fire! The things I do for you, young lady! Now I know what I should do. I should march you right back home to your father, so you can be miserable the rest of your life. It's true. I got no backbone. All right, child, I'm in. Now we got to make a plan to get the boy to kiss you before it's too late. You got to bat your eyes like this. And then pucker your lips like this. Oh, that's good. You put those two things together, you got the boy in the palm of your hands. Now come, child, off to bed with you.
That was too close for comfort, boys. Just one night and they're already dining together.
Then dancing, cheek to cheek.
There's only one thing in this world more potent than my black magic.
The power of true love.
Teenage hormones. Seems this little tart is off to quite a start. Just one night and Princey Pooh is wallowing in bliss. Think what they will do by sunset number 2.
What?
Idiots! Go up and block that kiss.
Yes, your wretchedness.
In the meanwhile, her poor, proud pappy Betty's wondering where his baby's been.
Worried, sick, so upset.
Not happy. Soon he'll guess that, oh yes, all the fun'll begin. Daddy and his angel, how they're gonna hurt once my plan is in full flow. Once that kiss goes amiss and the girl will be mine once she's had, then her dad will be caught on my line and one spell from the shell and up to heaven they'll go. La 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 la
No girls ever dared to join me out here. Too afraid they'd muddy their shoes, but not you. Peaceful, isn't it? Not a living soul for miles and miles.
Nothing is happening.
They spent all morning on a horseback, then a picnic, now this and not so much as a peck on the cheek.
So, how about this weather?
This is going nowhere fast.
24 hours left. He'll be married off, and poor Ariel, she'll be deep sick.
We gotta do something, and quick.
But what?
We gotta create the right kind of mood.
Something romantical, like candlelight and shampoo. Wah, wah, wah.
Nonsense, it don't take all that. Everything we need, we got right here. Percussion. Strings. Winds. And words. There you see her, sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Yeah, you want her. Look at her, you know you do. Possible she wants you to. There is one way to ask her. It don't take a word, not a single word. Go on and kiss the girl. Sing with me now. Sha la 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 la, my oh my. Look like the boy too shy. Ain't gonna kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, ain't that sad? Ain't it the shame? Too bad he gonna miss the girl.
You know, I ought to know your name. Maybe I could guess it? Okay. Alexandra. Annabelle? Amber?
Ariel. Her name is Ariel.
Ariel? Hey, that's kind of pretty. Okay, Ariel.
Now's your moment, floating in a blue lagoon. Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. She don't say a word, and she won't say a word until you kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't be scared. You got to move, prepare, go on and kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, don't stop now. Don't try to hide it. How you wanna kiss the girl? Sha la 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 la, float along and listen to the song. The song say, kiss the girl. Sha la 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 la, music play, do what the music say. Go on and kiss the girl. Go on and kiss the girl. You wanna kiss the girl? Go on and kiss the girl. Oh, go on and kiss the girl.
Quickly, go up and block that kiss.
What on earth? Ariel, are you all right?
Sebastian, what was that?
Lightning?
From underwater?
Must be some kind of freak storm. I ought to get back. It's my 21st birthday tomorrow, and we're hosting a contest. Grimsby wants me married by sunset. Or else.
Most merciful Triton, I pray that you keep calm.
Where is she? Where is Ariel?
She'd be so angry if she knew I was here.
I entrust my youngest daughter to you, and what happens? I ought to have you cracked. I ought to have you shelled.
He almost was, Your Highness, and all for Ariel.
And you ought to be ashamed of yourself, too. What kind of tragedy will it take?
A tragedy involving the sea witch, to be exact.
What did you just say?
These two eels came up and took her straight to Ursula, and she traded her voice for a pair of legs. And if the prince doesn't kiss her
Her voice? She bartered away her voice to become human?
By sunset tomorrow, that child could be given up her very soul.
Her soul!
And all to that wicked sister of yours.
It's time I settled things with her. Once and for all.
Pardon me, young lady. Anything else you require before bedtime? Very well then. Let's catch 40 winks. A big day tomorrow. Prince Eric must choose his bride. Mustn't look so blue. The secret to happiness, child. You mustn't wish for impossible things.
If only you could know the things I long to say. If only I could tell you what I wish I could convey. It's in my every glance, my heart's an open book. You'd see it all at once if only you would look. If only you could glimpse the feeling that I feel. If only you would notice what I'm dying to reveal. The dreams I can't declare, the needs I can't deny. You'd understand them all if only you would try. All my secrets, you would learn them. All my longings, you'd return them. Then the silence would be broken. Not a word would need be spoken.
What is it about her that's so wonderfully, impossibly familiar? Why do I feel dizzy in a way I've only felt but once before? How come when she looks at me, it seems like time stops moving? almost like the way it did that day upon the shore. But that voice, where's that voice?
Behind my smile,
And that
I guess
voice.
it doesn't show. But if I never find a way to tell you so, oh, what I would give if only I could know.
Bless you, child. Tomorrow the prince will have his pick with any princess in the land. How can a little mermaid compete with that? If only I knew how I'd make him see the light. If only it were up to me, this all would turn out right. And if I only could, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd simply wave me claw and make your dreams come true. Wouldn't that surprise ya if you're only...
How could I have pushed her to the point of having no one left to turn to? What if I have lost her and it's all my fault? She's gone.
Oh, that voice. Where's that
If I could turn back time, I'd change my ways.
That voice.
Just one more day for that
Time keeps racing forward and our moments almost past.
I'll try to understand.
It has to happen now.
I'll keep
give
my
my life
temper
up to
low.
make it happen.
I should have started listening to you long.
How I wish that girl could have
ago.
stayed on this world. If only.
Oh, what I would give if only you could know.
And at the ball, what will occur? Maybe I'll find that voice, but I'll lose
Welcome, dear friends, to our contest, the first that this kingdom has ever seen. We gather here today for a vocal display, so our prince may at last choose a queen. These 5 princesses possess the most accomplished voices in all the land. Tonight, one of you will go home with the crown. May the best woman win.
Listen to me, don't I sound rich? Loud am I not, plus I've got perfect pitch. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything?
That's not her voice. I'll know it when I hear it.
Listen to this, clear as can be. You'll know I'm it when I hit my high C. What did you think I'm the girl who has everything, everything, everything?
of these lovely voices matches the music in your heart.
I wish I could say yes, but she is not here.
But her father rules all of Prussia. She's richer than Midas. She's one of the triplets, but they're willing to break up the set.
No, Grim!
You'll be the death of me, boy. What am I to do? Soon the sun will set and your birthday will be over. You must pick someone. Perhaps if we steal ourselves. Take another listen.
Ariel.
For heaven's sake, child, you mustn't.
Shh. Wait, Grimsby. Be quiet and listen. Go ahead, Ariel.
Poor child. Poor lost child. I had so hoped, dear Eric, that you might find love somewhere in this room.
Perhaps I have.
But that's impossible.
Too blind to see it.
She didn't utter a sound.
No? Well, that's funny, because I heard every single note. As clear as a bell. That must mean something, old boy.
Perhaps it does. Can it be another contestant?
That's it! That's the voice!
Oh dear, this is most unexpected.
Tell her the competition is over. Tell her she's too late.
Why, look! Such a gorgeous sunset. And on the third day, too. You
Ariel!
I'm dragging you down, down into the depths where you belong. Say goodbye to your prince, your pretty dress, your satin pumps. You're mine now, mermaid.
Get ready to spend the rest of your days as her slave.
Plucking the barnacles off of her back.
Ursula! Brother, darling, you're right on cue.
What have you done with my daughter?
Done? Nothing. She's done it all to herself, trading her voice away. And for what? Human heartbreak.
Give her back to me.
Not on your life. So happens that your daughter signed a contract.
No.
Even drew a little heart above the eye. Is it binding? Goodness, yes. Unbreakable unless...
Unless?
There is a little something we could try.
Go on.
Yes, perhaps we could arrange a sort of trade-off. Maybe swap your daughter's soul for, say, your own. Sign the scroll and set her free. Or else she comes with me to suffer through eternity alone. The mute little hatchling, drowning in her own sorrow, with no voice left to call out your name. Well, I'm waiting.
Ariel.
Oh, you choose Ariel, is it? Shocker! And now you poor unfortunate soul. Time's up! You lose! Now the magic of Poseidon has been once again made whole. All the magic in the trident and the shell in my control. And now dark shall reign forever o'er the ocean, sea, and shore. Now see for yourself how banishment feels you. Poor, unfortunate soul. Well, look who has my black magic now.
My voice. The curse is broken.
Give me back my shell.
If it breaks, you die.
You really believe that? After all the lies he's told you?
Lies? What lies?
Why, he told you the world above was hideous. And what was it instead?
Beautiful. Beautiful beyond compare.
He'd say anything to turn you against the prince and his kind. Why, he's shameless. He'd even say that they murdered your mother.
Wait a minute. If humans didn't kill her, then who did?
It was you, wasn't it? All these years, I was blaming them, and it was you.
Who? What? Why, I couldn't hurt a minnow.
Liar!
Ariel.
Can you ever forgive me? I caused you such terrible worry, thinking only of myself, not my sisters, not you, not this place. The only place I truly called my home.
I'm the one who's at fault, Ariel. Cursing humans when all along...
There's good in people, Daddy, I know. I've seen it.
Even when I couldn't. I'm proud of you, Ariel. Your mother would be too. Somehow, in the blink of an eye, while my back was turned, you grew up. You love him very much, don't you?
It's what she wants, Your Majesty. More than anything. Please.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you so much.
You belong to his world now.
At sunrise, we search again.
But Your Majesty, she's lost.
I won't rest until I've found her.
Look, sire.
Ariel.
Oh, Eric.
Could it be? It's been your voice this whole time. Who are you?
This is my father.
I'm King Triton.
Astonishing, I must say. Why, it defies plausibility.
Your Majesty, at last I've found someone who makes me feel eager to seize the future and claim my birthright as king. If I slip out to sea sometimes, I'm sure she wouldn't mind, because she'd be right beside me, keeping us both on course. With your permission, I would like to marry your daughter.
My permission? Ariel can speak for herself.
Yes, Eric. Oh, yes.
Can't be happening. No, grog after bedtime. A bad idea.
You're the young man's father.
Heavens no. His Majesty's long dead. I'm his guardian. Nothing more.
Well, I'd wager he'd be be very pleased with the both of you.
Thank you, sire. He's my one shining achievement. A bright light in the dark world.
Congratulations to us both, my friend.
And to you, yes, and to you.
If only you could stay and never say goodbye. If only I could make time stop, believe me, I would try. But fathers have to learn that daughters have to grow. And if you truly love them, you must let them go.
And oh, I love you so, if only you could know.
Tall tales and superstitions, eh, Grim?
So that's truly the king of the sea. And she's his daughter?
Does that bother you?
Goodness, no. I'm just relieved she's royalty.
And now at last, love has surpassed each tribulation. Mermaid and man finally can join and be one. Now they can smile, walking the aisle. We're at their wedding celebration.
Sailing forward,
Standing steady,
starting life completely ready.
Now they can be who they're meant to be. Now they can gaze on a new horizon. Here between ocean and sky, forever and on. Now they can walk, now they can run. Now that at last their story's begun.
Just you and me.
and I will be
Part of your world.
we close the Little Mermaid, we would like to invite all of our seniors up here to take one last final bow. Seniors, line up on the front. Presenting the senior class of 2022. And now we would like to invite all of our directors up here, including Mr. Doran and Miss Terry. And our Booster Club president, Miss Meredith Chase. Can make your way to the stage. This is Miss Meredith, our Booster Club president, and none of this would have been possible without her. She organizes so many things for us, and we just want to say thank you. Miss Terry, this is our accompanist. This would also not be possible without her. Mr. Doran, the orchestra director. Miss Donna Newman, our choreographer. Mr. Matt Fisk, our choral director. Miss Sherry Almond, assistant director and choreographer. And last but not least, Miss Chastity Kennedy, our director. We just want to say a huge thank you to all of these people. None of this would have been possible without them. And as we close The Little Mermaid, we just want to say thank you all for coming. We hope you enjoyed the show. Our actors will be available for a meet and greet in this back hallway. You can exit here and here. We'll see y'all soon.